Growing up in my family, I was the child nobody expected to make it, pull a chair up. People already had my whole life mapped out before I even got the chance to live it. They thought I was going to grow up uneducated. They thought I was going to have a house full of kids by different baby daddies. They thought I was going to spend my life stuck in the project struggling. That's what they expected my story to be. But what people didn't understand was this: I knew what it felt like to be put out and have to figure life out on my own too early. I knew what it felt like not to have stability. I knew what it felt like not to feel protected. So I made a decision early in life that my children was never going to grow up the way I did. That decision is what pushed me into the military. That decision is what pushed me to buy my first home before anybody else in my family. That decision is what made me work the way I worked when I entered the automobile industry and started making six figures. Because for me, success was never about money. Success meant my kids had their own rooms. Success meant they never had to worry about being put out. Success meant they could grow up feeling secure in their own home. And somewhere along the way, the same child nobody expected to make it became the person everybody leaned on. My children leaned on me. My husband leaned on me. My family leaned on me. Even my mother leaned on me. And I carried all of that without complaining, because in my mind, being strong meant making sure nobody around me ever had to feel the way I felt growing up. But what I didn't understand back then was this: sometimes when you spend your whole life trying not to become the parent that hurt you, you end up becoming the person carrying everybody else. And carrying everybody comes with a cost. Now, at 51 years old, I'm still learning how to choose myself without feeling guilty about it. So, if you've ever been the strong one in your family, if you've ever carried people because you didn't want them to experience what you experienced, leave me a comment and tell me what made you become the strong one in your family, because this right here is a no judgment zone, and somebody reading your story might need it, just like you needed mine today. In my next episode, I'm going to tell you what happened when I spent years taking care of everybody around me, and what I learned the moment I finally needed somebody to take care of me. Pull a chair up, because that lesson changed everything for me.